Some questions can change your life, and here's a question that changed my life. I just got my first job. I was a teacher at MIT, and I started traveling around the country to learn about management. When I interviewed with MIT, I had a degree in theoretical economics. So the dean asked me, well, would you come and teach accounting? And I said, but I don't know any accounting. I said, well, you don't have to know it, you just have to teach it. So I asked him, well, how much do you pay? And he told me, and it was twice as much as the professors of economics. So I think accounting is hazardous to your health, so they pay you extra to teach that. So I said, okay, but I need to learn. So he said, okay, we'll teach you. We'll let you study accounting. We'll give you a year, do like a mini MBA, go around the country, talk to people in companies. So it was a luxury education. I'm thankful for the rest of my life. So I took one of these planes out of Boston, and this guy sits next to me, and he asked me, so what's your job? You know, typical thing people ask when they sit on a plane. But I like to imagine you just sat on a plane today, now, and the person next to you, you don't know them, and they just turn to you and they say, what's your job? What would you say? In one sentence, what's your job? I told the person, I'm a teacher. What did you tell the person next to you? I'm going to bet you $100 that in 3 minutes, you change your mind. This is not for people that have heard me say this before, but no, come on. I mean, do you know what your job is? How sure are you that you know what your job is? I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. You're going to tell yourself you're wrong. Because my job is not being a teacher. My job is to help people learn. See, what's the goal? Most people define their jobs by what they do. I don't know if you did this, but your job is not what you do. Your job is the goal you pursue. So notice how different it is to say, my job is to teach, than to say, my job is to help my students learn. Do you agree that it's a more expansive definition to start thinking of your job as the goal you pursue, as trying to accomplish something? And then what you do becomes subservient. It's a means to an end, but then you have a lot more possibilities. So if someone says, what's your job? Well, I drive people. I'm a driver. I'm a taxi driver. Well, one thing is to drive people. The other job definition is I help people get to where they want to go. That's a completely different definition. So if I ask you now, what is your job? How would you think about it? Now I'm going to bet you another $100 that in 3 minutes I make you change your mind again. I started seeing how much opportunity is out there in the world by helping people think differently about their goals, their life dreams, their mission, and then design their life based on the mission that they're pursuing, as opposed to just activities. But this one was even bigger. This one was, I would bet $1,000 that 1 in a million people thinks like this. What's the goal in soccer? To win. To win. To win. You want to win. You play a sport, you want to win. So you want to win, you want to get the cup. Now, what's the job? This is the key question. What's the most important job? What's the primary job of every member of a soccer team? What is the job of every soccer player? To help the team win. Let me say it again. The job of every soccer player is not their goal. They have to subordinate to the team in order to win. If I'm an attacker, I'm Maradona. What's the most important thing Maradona can do? Score goals? No. Help the team win. If we are winning 1-0 and there's 5 minutes left and the coach says, go back and help defend the goal because we're winning. Imagine an attacker saying, no, that's not my job. My job is to attack and score goals. I'm not going to go back. Do you want a player like that in your team? I wouldn't. As a coach, I don't want to play. I want everybody committed to help the team win. That is the primary job of every player. It's not the goal of your position. It's the goal of the team that is superior to the goal of your position. The way you do this job may be attacking, defending, IT, security, whatever, finance, accounting, marketing, sales. But those things are not your job. What's your only job? Help the company win.